the opening to the cult was started long before the year 2019. But that's not the truth at all. Hamza was in the YouTube game for more than 10 years from now. So today let's rewind back in time and go back to the year when he was 17 and a half years old. You know, Hamza was never the Adonis that he talks about in his videos. He was more the Jeffrey until he was in university. But if you go to the high school life of Hamza, he had a very obsessive personality. He was spending way too much time on video games and eating junk food. He was really obsessed with video games. He starts to think about them all the time when he was not even playing them. But apart from his few number of close friends, he did not have that many true friends at the time. But when he entered college, he achieved his first goal, which was to lose some weight.
So it's interesting, my first period of success in not even fitness, in just health, and not even health, to be honest, it wasn't healthy, it was just simply a low calorie diet. I ate 1,200 calories a day, 3 meals, that was it.
But not only that, he was really lonely and shy.
I went into college and I was lonely. I remember the first 2 months or so of college, like I literally felt like I wasn't speaking to anyone, and I was so embarrassed by that. I went into college and none of my lunchtime, my free periods, none of it lined up with anyone I knew, and I was too shy to go and speak to new people. So anytime I had even 45 minutes free, I would literally just cycle home and sit down for like 20 minutes because I didn't want to sit by myself in shit. That just made me really sad.
But the life becomes so much harder for Hamza when his parents cancelled all his video games and told him to focus only in studies. And that's when Hamza experienced a period of unhappiness and lack of confidence when he started going to college. Thanks to his brother, he introduced him to weightlifting and going to the gym. And yes, of course, this was the first step to his self-development journey. Over time, he gained muscles and he starts to get this recognition from girls and other people, which made him really confident about himself. But after watching Hamza's unusual videos, if you think he's not educated, well, you are wrong. He was actually pretty good at his academics, and somehow he got into university to study about psychology. Even Hamza was surprised to hear this news. The first year of university for Hamza was a really boring and kind of a normal story, but the second year was full of shit. Hamza was living in his dream. The shy student actually made some really cool friends, and he also starts partying, hanging out with girls and much more. And of course, he was living in his dreams until it shatters in the very next year. In that year, Hamza faced very bad mental health problems and had intrusive thoughts, leading to a feeling of paranoia and fear. He was really depressed and got feelings of killing himself as well. It was of course a very tough time for Hamza, but after some time he understood how his thoughts was holding him back and finally came out of the storm. Although he didn't excel academically, for his surprise he somehow got in the degree, leaving the question in his mind, now what? As normal other person with a degree, Hamza also starts applying for countless number of jobs, but he did not enjoy them very much, especially because the subject he studied was a really boring subject and he didn't like them at all. And nevertheless, he also didn't like the jobs as well. But at the end, he starts doing night shifts, but kind of like a security thing, I guess. And during his night shift, he starts learning about dropshipping and other stuff, and made some money with dropshipping as well. And this opened the new door to the world of online money making for Hamza. And from there, he was really unstoppable. And I need to say at this point, after watching this 1.5 hour long video, I genuinely think he had a very challenging and some kind of unusual life compared to other people. But no matter how challenging his life may be, he did not even lose himself. From there, Hamza's life took a U-turn. He starts going to the gym at 5 AM, starts working more and more, and during his night shifts, he starts learning more about this online money making. And that's when he turned his own problems and experiences into YouTube videos, which led him to upload his first ever video on his main channel. And from there, he starts uploading more and more self-development and fitness type videos, and his channel was skyrocketing and people start to really enjoy them, mainly because he had all these life experiences and he was also so open to his audience as well.
They literally wake up, brush my teeth, have a shit whilst fapping. I'm not even literally watching porn whilst having a shit in the morning.
And so more and more people starts believing in him and starts gathering around Hamza, which led him to start his own cult. In the world that we live in, it is impossible to accept the truth no matter how hard you try, because the truth is always just like salt. In a world where criticism and negativity flows all over the internet than positivity, we have to be proud of the small number of people who move forward no matter the hate they get. Over 2 million people gather around Hamza because there's something that Hamza provides to help other people. At the end of the day, not everyone is perfect. And no matter how hard people try to remove your cloth, always remember why you started and be yourself.
There's got to be something that you disagree, that you're so certain that I'm wrong. Make the video. Make the video. Hamza was wrong. Hamza is wrong about X. Your video will blow the fuck up. I promise you. You can literally just search the people who've made videos about me. Every single one of them gets at least a few thousand views.
Oh, is that right? Challenge accepted. Cult leader.